What's up, Frenzy Head Nation? It is Coach Cole, and we are back with another episode of Sports Frenzy. I want to welcome back those of you who have been part of our schools that have been off for a little while, and because of COVID and situations. So it's good to have some of our friends back that have been off for a few weeks. Glad you could be back with the show. And also, it is the 30th episode of Sports Frenzy. We are on the 30th episode already. Woo! Another great season of Sports Frenzy. And gosh, as I think about it, we're getting closer to the end. It's school year is going to be wrapping up before too long, and so Sports Frenzy will be right there with it. Well, the TV show, anyway. We'll still be around, but as we film the show, some more restrictions in Michigan are easing up a little bit. I think that's important for some more of our sporting events. People can be. I think that'll allow more people at the different sporting events if you want to. I know there's still people out there that are worried about the COVID situation and probably aren't ready to get out there in large groups and stuff yet. But those who want to do it, they're starting to open up some of the options now and headed in that direction. So things are changing pretty consistently in Michigan. We're not nearly. Well, the country's not nearly back to where it was a couple years ago, and we may never be back to that point ever again. Who knows? I don't know how this is going to proceed in the future, but we're here, and we have another exciting show for you guys this week. We got some minor league baseball action is back. Yes, that's right. I said it. Minor league baseball is back. I posted some articles on the Sports Frenzy page about it. We've had some what you call realignments, some changes, some different things. However, most of our Tiger teams, I believe, are still intact. I think somebody shifted. But as far as I know, the Toledo Mud Hens, they're starting out, and our West Michigan Whitecaps, they're starting out. And so I think our other minor league action is going on too. Have a couple of games on the sheets for you this week. And I think some of the teams I haven't looked it over super good, I should say. It's been a little busy these last several days and weeks, but there's been some realignments. Some teams that used to be affiliated with somebody got picked up by somebody else or let go by somebody, and then somebody else picked them up. But that's where we're at. Minor league baseball is back. I'm kind of excited about it. I like my minor league baseball action. Hopefully the walleye will have – actually the Mud Hens, I should say, not the walleye. Walleye's hockey. The Mud Hens have some very good – prospects from Detroit on their team this year. So people are going to should be seeing some exciting ball in Toledo if you're ready to go out to games. So yeah, there you go. That's we have that going on. Well, let's just jump into it. Just get into the show and let you see what we have this week. I know looks like some college baseball and softball are starting to wrap up. But this is Season 11, Episode 30 of Sports Frenzy. And let's jump in to this week's action, starting off with men's college baseball. We have the Adrian Bulldogs. The Bulldogs have 24 wins and 6 losses. They're on the road this week. They're traveling to and playing against the Kalamazoo Hornets. The Hornets have 22 wins and 9 losses. This is a doubleheader, they call them. So this is game 1 of 2. First pitch for this game is Saturday. This is a Saturday game. Saturday at 12:30. And Coach Co is going with the Adrian Bulldogs for the victory. And next up, we have the Findlay Oilers. The Findlay Oilers have 13 wins and 22 losses. They are traveling to and playing against the Hillsdale Chargers. The Chargers have 16 wins and 20 losses. This is also a doubleheader. This is also game 1 of 2. And this is also a 12:30 game, but this game, it's a 12:30 game on Friday. So those of you who, some people might watch the show later. If you're watching the show later, this game might have already started, so no cheating. It's a 12:30 game. And a shout out to Coach Gordy and the gang for Hillsdale. Because I'm going Hillsdale Chargers for the victory. You'll notice that we don't have Siena Heights on here this week, and that's because Siena Heights' season must be done. I didn't see any further games for them. Their last game was, I think, like Tuesday, I want to say. So that's why Siena's not on here. It's not because – it's not because I didn't want to put them on here. They just didn't have a game this week. All right. Next up. That's right. Next up, we have the world's greatest college team. And you guys all know who that world's greatest college team is. That's right. We're talking about the mighty Michigan Wolverines. Let's go blue. Let's go blue. Let's go blue. Hail to the victors. Hail, hail to Michigan, the leaders and the best. Because it's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. It's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. Hail, hail to Michigan. Hail, hail the power. Hail, hail the mighty Wolverines. The Wolverines have 21 wins and 11 losses. And this is a rivalry week. They are playing the East Lansing Burning Couches. The Burning Couches have 12 wins and 20 losses. And to make this even so much better, it is this week's one and only 3-point bonus game. It's your first a 3-point bonus game. It's your first a 3-point bonus game. Come on, everybody. It's your first 3-point bonus game. Yes, it is. Woo! 3-point bonus game. Going to make this challenging for the rivalry for those who like either team. guys, it's basically, who I'm going with. Oh, but I guess we should probably say, not only that, first pitch for this game is Friday night, 5 p.m. Unfortunately, it is not a televised game. But the winner will be the mighty Michigan Wolverines, because it's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. It's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. Hail, hail the victors. Hail, hail the power. Hail, hail the Michigan Wolverines. Go blue, go blue, go, go, go blue. Go blue. I've got the mighty Michigan Wolverines for the win. Getting into MAC baseball action, boys baseball action, men's baseball action, whichever you want to call it. We have the Western Michigan Broncos. The Broncos have 15 wins and 19 losses. They're on the road this week, traveling to and playing against the Northern Illinois Huskies. The Huskies have 10 wins and 28 losses. First pitch for this game is Friday night, 3 p.m. It is not a televised game. I've got the Western Michigan Broncos, baby. Next up, we have the Toledo Rockets. The Rockets have 15 wins and 22 losses in the season. However, they're playing a pretty darn good team. They've got the Virginia Tech. They got Virginia Tech, 23 wins and 17 losses. First pitch for this game is Saturday at 3 p.m., and this is not a televised game either. I know it's being played at Virginia Tech, and Virginia Tech's got a bit of a better record, but I'm giving the upset to the Toledo Rockets. I'm going to make that. I guess I haven't done this in a while. So when one of my teams like this that I want to win wins, we call it Coach Cole's Upset Special. So this is going to be Coach Cole's Upset Special of the week. I'm going with the Rockets over Virginia Tech. And we have one more men's college baseball game for you. We have the Ball State Cardinals, 28 wins and 12 losses. They are traveling to and playing against the Central Michigan Chippewas. The Chippewas have 28 wins and 11 losses. Yes, you guys are right. This could have easily been a 3-point bonus game, but we only went with one 3-point bonus game this week. First pitch for this game is 3 p.m. Unfortunately, this is not a televised game either. I'm going with the Central Michigan for the victory. Go Chippewas. All right, we are moving into college softball action, and we didn't have any local games this week, according to my schedules that I looked at. No local games. So we're jumping right to the mighty Michigan Wolverines. Can we hear it once again? Yes, we can. Hail to the victors. Hail, hail to Michigan, the leaders and the best. Go blue, because it's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. It's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. Hail, hail the victors. Hail, hail the power. Hail, hail the mighty Wolverines. Go blue. The softball team, they have 28 wins and 5 losses. And this should be total domination because they are traveling to and playing against the Minnesota Golden Gophers. The Gophers have 4 wins and 26 losses. Oh, my. First pitch for this game is How is that possible? I checked and double checked and triple checked when I did the show this week, or when I cut these out. I don't understand. Luckily, I have backup. Always have a backup plan, most of the time. There it is. First pitch for this game is 7 p.m. and Friday night. 7 p.m. Friday night game, and you can watch it on BTN. We're going to see the beatdown of Minnesota. I'm going with the mighty Michigan Wolverines, baby. It's softball action. Oh, what's that? You want to hear it again? Well, of course you can hear it again. Absolutely. Us Michigan fans get what they want. Hail to the victors. Hail, hail to Michigan, the leaders and the best. Go blue, because it's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. It's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. Hail, hail to Michigan. Hail, hail the power. Hail, hail the mighty Michigan Wolverines. Go blue. Next up in softball action, we have the East Lansing Burning Couches, a.k.a. the Sparties. They have 12 wins and 20 losses. They are traveling to and playing against the Wisconsin Badgers. The Badgers have 15 wins and 17 losses. First pitch for this game. This is a Friday game at 4 p.m. And, of course, it's not a televised game. I've gone with the East Lansing Burning Couches, a.k.a. Sparty, 3 out of 4 times now, and all 3 times you've let me down. I'm going to go Wisconsin Badgers this week. Next up, we have the Ball State Cardinals. The Cardinals have 25 wins and 12 losses. They are traveling to and playing against the Western Michigan Broncos. The Broncos have 11 wins and 25 losses. And I have no idea why that's highlighted on there. I didn't highlight that for any particular reason, so I apologize for that. First pitch for this game is Friday night, 3 p.m., and it, again, is not a televised game. Oh, man. I really, really, really would love to go with Western Michigan on this one. But I already used up my upset special of the week. I've got to go Ball State for the win. They have a way better record. Don't get me wrong, I will be super excited if Western can pull off the victory. Next up, we have the Central Michigan Chippewas. Chippewas have 11 wins and 25 losses. They're on the road this week, traveling to and playing against the Akron Zips. Akron has 8 wins and 34 losses. First pitch for this game is Friday night at 3 p.m., and this is not a televised game either. I've got to go Central Michigan for the win. All right, moving into Major League Baseball action. Now, this is where things get a little our games might be off by one game. I sent out the sheets Wednesday this week, and I believe most of these particular teams play as we're recording the show here on Thursday or later Thursday night. So, So what I was getting at there, I drew a blank there for a second. Sorry, guys. Is in Major League Baseball, our games might be off by one score, or one game. I mean, not one score. Okay, so first up, we have the Minnesota Twins. The Twins have 11 wins and 17 losses. They are traveling to and playing against our Detroit Tigers. Tigers aren't doing so hot either. Tigers have 8 wins and 22 losses. First pitch for this game is Friday. It's a Friday game, 7 p.m. Excuse me. And you can watch it on Bally Sports, which is formerly Fox Sports Detroit. Yes, Fox Sports Detroit, or FSD, has been converted over to Bally Sports. Hey, let's take a minute to pause right there and look at this week's lemonade on the show. Back to the Dole. This is in short commodities around here now. I don't find it very often in the can, but I bought a couple of them while we still had them. And they're not really selling it in my 2 stores, Myers or Walmart right now. And I haven't been to Country Market, so I don't know. But anyway, enjoying the Dole lemonade. And a bit thirsty at the moment, so sorry about that too. Dole lemonade comes in 2 flavors, regular and strawberry. I'm more of a regular lemonade kind of guy, so I stick with mostly regular lemonades. I can honestly tell you, I didn't try the strawberry. I don't know, because I'd rather have the regular lemonade. All right, that's your short pause in Coach Cole's lemonades this week. Let's get back into the action with our first baseball game of the Twins against the Tigers. First pitch being at 7 p.m. I'm not giving up on the Tigers. Yeah, Minnesota's got the better record. I'm going Detroit Tigers for the victory. Go Tags! Who's old enough to remember when the Tigers were on regular TV? You could watch them on, it was Channel 4, I believe it was. And they had the two different Tigers logos. If the Tigers won, there was a growling tiger with his baseball bat, and he shows him growling and striking, and he'd hit something with the bat. And then when they would lose, those of you that remember what a medicine bottle is, I think it's called, the tiger would have a medicine bottle on top of his head, and he'd be going, meow, and spitting like he'd been beat up. Those were the good old days of Detroit Tigers baseball. I kind of miss those little things like that. But I'm going with the Detroit Tigers for the win. Because, hey, you know what? I miss Tiger Stadium, too. So, even though I finally put a Comerica Park poster up in my room, only because it was given to me by my friends in Kim Young's room. They gave me a bunch of sports posters for the Sports Frenzy room, and one of them was the Comerica Park poster. I actually have I'm putting together a shadow box of Detroit Old Tiger Stadium memorabilia that I have. When me, Chris Bull, and Jason Boyne went out there. So I got a shadow box with some early pictures of the stadium. I got some gravel. I got some dirt from the baselines, and somebody got me part of the a little bit of dirt from the pitcher's mound from the last games too. And I have some old wood and a couple pieces of cement that are definitely part of Old Tiger Stadium. They were found out when we walked it before it was being taken care of by the Navin Fields ground crew. There was debris left over from the original teardown, which was heartbreaking. But I got some stuff, so it's cool. So I have a little piece of Tiger Stadium right here with me, and always be an original Tiger, basically. You guys are like, yeah, why did we have to hear that story? All right, back to sports. Next up we have the Philadelphia Phillies. You guys know I have a story to go behind the Phillies too. 15 wins, 15 losses. And they are taking on the come on. Logos being a little sticky on me. They are taking on the Atlanta Braves. The Braves have 13 wins and 16 losses. First pitch for this game is 7 p.m. And you can watch this on the MLB TV app. I believe the MLB TV app is the one that you have to pay for. You either pay individual games or there's a fee for a year's subscription to the games, any games you want. But anyway, that's how that works. It's Friday night game as well. I've got the Philadelphia Phillies for the victory. Yes, we could have made this one a 3-point bonus game as well because we have the Chicago White Sox. The Sox have 16 wins and 12 losses. They are traveling to and playing against the Kansas City Royals. And guess what? The Royals also have 16 wins and 12 losses. First pitch for this game. First pitch for this game is 8:30. And then you can watch it on NBC Sports. NBC Sports. Ironically, taking it back to the Kansas City Chiefs. The Kansas City Chiefs were the last Kansas City Chiefs. The Kansas City Royals, I should say. I'm thinking football, not baseball. Mine's a little tired tonight, folks. It's been busy. We've been busy. Anyway, it's the Kansas City Royals, I should say. Not the Chiefs. Chiefs is football. Royals is baseball. The Royals, Kansas City Royals, were the last team to play the Detroit Tigers at Old Tiger Stadium. They helped close down the stadium. I'm going with them. I like them over the Sox. No rhyme or reason behind it. I don't know why I'm going with that. That's just what I'm going with. And we have one more Major League Baseball game for you. And that would be Rogers, LA Dodgers. The Dodgers have 17 wins and 14 losses. They are traveling to and playing against, I think this is a rivalry game, the LA Angels, the other LA team, as Roger calls them. They have 13 wins and 15 losses. First pitch for this game is 10 p.m. And you can watch it on the MLB TV channel. This is a Friday night game as well, 10 p.m. Rogers got me hooked on the LA Dodgers, and he would have my head if I didn't choose the LA Dodgers. So I'm going with the LA Dodgers for the victory over the Angels. All right, here we go. Moving into the minor league baseball action. Got a couple of games for you this week. I put on here for you guys. You can study the sheet a little bit if you want to. It has the AAA alignments this year for AAA. And one thing I did a little differently for you this time around, not only did I do that, but I also put on in parentheses who the team is affiliated with. Okay, so I thought maybe you guys would like to know that if you didn't know it already. Some baseball fans know all the affiliations. I can honestly tell you, I don't know all the affiliations. I mainly know our Tiger teams. So we have the Nashville Sounds. Now the Nashville Sounds have not played a game yet. They have 0 wins and 0 losses. On the Nashville Sounds, they are affiliated with the Milwaukee Brewers. They are traveling to and playing against the Toledo Mud Hens. Now, I'm going to tell you, too, this is, by the time you watch this is a 4-game series. I believe they started this game. They started Wednesday, I think. Maybe they started. No, I think it's Wednesday. So it's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday series, I believe. Same team, all 4 nights. Okay? So right now, the Toledo Mud Hens, who are affiliated with the Detroit Tigers, they had, as of the filming of the show, had 1 win under their belt. 1 win and 0 losses. And First pitch for this game is 7 p.m. And you can go and listen to these games on the MILB app. Or they're also, I guess, if you pay for the MLB TV channel, they're showing a lot of the minor league games as well. So that's where you can actually find this game. You guys know who I got. Go with the Toledo Mud Hens. Go Mud Hens. In our second minor league baseball game, we have the Oklahoma City Dodgers. And I wonder who they could be affiliated with. Could it be Rogers' LA Dodgers? Oklahoma City Dodgers. They have 0 wins and 0 losses going into the filming of this game, of the show in this game. They are traveling to and playing against the Round Rock Express. Now, I wonder if any of you can guess who the Round Rock Express is affiliated with. Who would be your guys' guess? Does anybody have a guess? Does my classroom have a guess on what team these guys would be affiliated with? All right, I'm going to give you the answer in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. These guys are affiliated with the Texas Rangers. I would have never been able to figure that out. You can watch this game on MLB TV as well. First pitch for this game, 8:30 Friday night. 8:30 on Friday night for that game. And again, I'm going to go ahead and go with the Oklahoma City Dodgers. All right, we're moving into hockey action. NHL Hockey. First game I have for you guys this week is your Detroit Red Wings. The Wings have 18 wins, 27 losses, and 9 overtime losses. They are traveling to and playing against the Columbus Blue Jackets. The Blue Jackets have 16 wins, 25 losses, and 14 overtime losses. The puck drops for this game 7 p.m. And you can watch it on Bally Sports, formerly Fox Sports Detroit FSD. I am not giving up on the Detroit Red Wings. I've got the Detroit Red Wings for the victory. Oh, next up. Dun, 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 dun. I said next up. Dun, 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 dun. Those of you that have been gone for a couple of weeks, I'm sure you've missed this, haven't you? It is. Oh, it is. It's time for the St. Louis Blues. Dun, 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 dun. Talking about the St. Louis Blues. Oh, the Blues have 24 wins. Dun, 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 dun. And 19 losses. Dun, 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 dun. And no, wait a minute. And 7 overtime losses too. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, but they're on the road this week. Dun, 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 dun. And they're on the road this week. Dun, 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 dun. And they're playing another team I like. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, they're playing another team that I like. Called the Vegas Golden Knights. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, the Vegas Golden Knights. Dun, 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 dun. They have 36 wins. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, 36 wins. And 13 losses too. And 13 losses too. And with only 2 overtime losses, dun, 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 it's only 2. Dun, 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 dun. And this is a late game. Dun, 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 dun. It's going to be kind of a late game. Dun, 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 dun. I'd say the puck drops at 10 o'clock. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, that puck drops at 10 o'clock. And it's on Friday night. And it's on Friday night. However, it's not a locally televised game. And I can't afford the Hockey League Pass. So I guess I just have to listen. I can't pull them on the radio. Well, my radio app on my phone, that is. And I can listen to the game there if I want to. So, you guys, this is a tough one this week. Because I like both these teams. But hey, would I be singing the blues? If I wasn't going to choose the blues. So I guess to end this song and put you all out of your misery, I'm going to go with my blues. I'm going to go with my St. Louis Blues. All right. Again, it's a recorded show, so, if you don't like hearing my singing, which my students do, I mean, they either like hearing my singing or they're just laughing at me to make fun of me. I don't know. They don't tell me. They just seem like they're enjoying it. You can always fast forward through that part of the show. Some people would tell you actually how long it is and where it ends in the show. I don't know, so I'm not going to tell you. Hey, we got some minor league hockey action on here this week as well. The American Hockey League. That's right. I'm talking about those Grand Rapids Griffins, baby. The Griffins, yes. Got some Griffins action going on. And no, Jamie Rose, I still have not got my Grand Rapids Griffins gear. Thank you very much. Maybe I should just have you go purchase some for me. Anyway, our first game this week, we have the Chicago Wolves. Now, the Wolves have played 18 games already. They have 18 games, 6 wins, and 1 overtime loss. And they are traveling to and playing against our Grand Rapids Griffins. The Griffins, man, they have 12 wins, 9 losses, and 3 overtime losses. The puck drops for this game at 7 p.m. And you can get this game. You can. Don't get too excited. It's going to cost you money because it's on a pay-per-view. The AHL TV network. You can buy your games there. You can buy the season pass and get any games you want. You can buy a season pass for a little bit cheaper to just single in on one game, a team you like. And you can buy per game, I think, as well. However, Either way, it's going to cost you a little bit. It's not a cheap thing to do. Puck drops for this game Friday night, 7 p.m. And, of course, I'm going with the Grand Rapid Griffins. Griffins need to get it back, get it going. Be the championship team that we know they can be. Go Griffins. All right, so those of you who have not been with us in the last few weeks, we are also covering Major League Soccer action now. Yes, we are. Some of you, I don't know how well you guys know it. Some may know it well. Some really soccer is really taken off in America. This league particularly. I watched some press conferences in the first games, and they've really made it prestigious here in America. And these teams now are getting sponsors, bigger and better named players, bigger and better named coaches. I don't recognize any of that stuff yet. I'm having a hard enough time figuring out how this game is even played because I'm not going to lie, I haven't followed soccer a whole lot. However, we have been having a lot of ties on the show with soccer. And so basically how it's going to work for us, if each team ties, you both get a point. You both come away a winner like they do because they get a tie. In their situation, I have on the sheets, there's a W, a D, and an L. Basically all they stand for. The W stands for win, the D stands for a draw or tie, and the L stands for a loss. I put those in there so we could kind of visually see and figure that out together. I'm not going to lie, some of the games in the past 2 weeks, we've had like 3 out of the 4 games I usually put on here that have been ties. So everybody ends up getting a point in this situation. It's weird because the games must end no matter what at a certain time because there was a tie at 0-0 and the game was over. That was it. So I guess that's considered a draw. Much to learn I have about Major League Soccer, but we do have some games on here for you, some of the teams. We this week we have the real Salt Lake. Being that my question I ask, is there a fake Salt Lake? Why are they the real Salt Lake? Anyway, they have 2 wins, 0 draws, and 0 losses. So they're actually pretty good. They are playing San Jose. San Jose has 2 wins, 0 draws, and 1 loss. Game time for this is Saturday at 7 p.m. And you can watch this one on ESPN+. ESPN+ is the expansion of ESPN that you can watch on your computers. And I think if you have like a Roku TV or something similar to that, you can also stream ESPN+ on your TV. I think I'm going to go with the San Jose Quakes. Don't ask me why. I don't know. Because that's why. Why not? Going a little crazy here, folks. Hey, next up we have the Chicago Fire. The Fire have 0 wins, 1 draw, and 0 losses. They are traveling to and playing against the Philadelphia Union. The Philadelphia Union has 0 wins, 1 draw, and 2 losses. This is a Saturday game as well. at, I go back up to my early logos here. Logos going everywhere. Ugh. $3 p.m. Cable network is also ESPN Plus for that one. I'm going to go with the Philadelphia Union for the win. All right, our last Major League Soccer game. I have the Vancouver Whitecaps, 1 win, 1 draw, 1 loss. In Montreal, 1 win, 1 draw, and 0 losses. This is also a 3 p.m. game Saturday, and you can also watch it on ESPN Plus. Vancouver and Montreal. I think I'm going to go Vancouver. No real reason for it. I don't know. That's just who I'm going to go with. Whew, all right, getting you guys out of your uncomfortable area. We're moving into our final games of the week. NBA action. I drawn a blank there. NBA basketball action. Our first game this week is my Boston Celtics. Celtics have 34 wins, 31 losses going into the Friday night. The Chicago Bulls are traveling to and playing against the Chicago Bulls. The Bulls have 26 wins and 39 losses. This is a Friday night game at 7 p.m. And you can watch it. That's right. You can watch this one on ESPN. You guys know who I got. Absolutely. The Boston Celtics. Unconditionally one of my favorite teams of all time. Always because of the legendary Larry Bird. Next up, we have the Denver Nuggets. The Nuggets have 43 wins and 22 losses. They are traveling to and playing against the Utah Jazz. 47 wins and 18 losses. Tip-off for this game is 8:30, and you can watch it on ESPN2. Utah Jazz takes me back to the days of John Stockton and Karl Malone. For that reason alone, thinking of the legends of back in the day, I'm going to give the win to the Utah Jazz. You know, I don't watch a whole lot of modern day basketball. Honestly, I'm not going to lie about that. I don't even take in too many NBA team games anymore. Just because it's just, I don't find it as entertaining as I used to. right. Up next, we have the LA Lakers. Lakers have 37 wins and 28 losses. They are traveling to and playing against the Portland Trailblazers. Trailblazers have 36 wins and 29 losses. You know, back in the old days, I would have said I'm a Lakers fan. Give me the Showtime Lakers, the Magic Lakers. Those were the days where the Lakers were really a team and played great and had a great rivalry and had great everything going on. And I can say that as a Boston fan because they actually were one of the teams I liked too, even though Boston and them had quite a rivalry. But that rivalry made those games unconditionally great. There is no caliber of basketball like that anymore, and that's sad. That really saddens me. Anyway, there's nothing I can stand about today's Lakers. I want Portland Trailblazers to win because I cannot. LeBron James and me. Well, first of all, LeBron James wouldn't even acknowledge me. He doesn't have a clue who I am, but I'm not. No, can't do it. Not a LeBron fan at all. Give me the Portland Trailblazers for the victory. In our final game, I'd like to follow these guys still. I support them as best as I can. I mean, they're nothing compared to what they used to be either. But that's just basketball in general anymore. It's not their fault. But next up, we have a little. Let's see if I can do it right. Let's hype it up a little bit. A little Detroit basketball. I'm assuming they still hype them up like that. Your Detroit Pistons have 19 wins and 26 losses. And then they lost their arena and went to Little Caesars Arena as well. They still have the pyro and the, I don't know. See, I would follow Detroit, but I don't have Bally Sports because YouTube TV doesn't care to settle with them, apparently. Ongoing saga with that and me in our local sports. They are traveling to and playing against the Philadelphia 76ers. 44 wins and 21 losses. This is a Saturday game at 7 p.m. And 76ers. I love you, Pistons. Trying to support you still. But 76ers are going to win this game, hands down, easily. All right, that leaves us with NASCAR action. We're down to NASCAR. This week's race for NASCAR is Darlington Raceway. It's a Sunday race at 3:30. And let's give you your starting grid. We have Brad Keselowski in the number 2 Ford in the number 1 spot. Kevin Harvick in the number 4 Ford in the number 2 spot. My guy Kyle Busch in the number 3 or in the number 19 Toyota at the number 4 spot. And W. Byron in the number 24 Chevy in the 5th spot. Chase Elliott in the number 9 Chevy in the 6th spot. Danny Hamlin in the number 11 Toyota in the 7th spot. M. Di Benedetto in the number 21 Ford in the 8th spot. A. Dillon in the number 3 Chevy in the 9th spot. And T. Reddick in the number 8 Chevy in the 10th spot. Those of you looking for maybe Joey Logano, Joey Logano is starting in the 12th spot in his number 22 Ford. And that is your top 10 plus another. Oops. And that's all I know at this point. All right, so let's go ahead and go to ways you can watch the show. I'm going to go to the Sports Frenzy page on our Facebook page and pull up some of our news this week that I've been posting. So that's one way you can watch the show is on our Sports Frenzy page on Facebook. If you're not already a member, just find the group and ask to join it. Or if you can't find the group, you can go to my personal page, Tim Cole, and say, hey, you know what? I'd like to become a member of the Sports Frenzy page. Can I please be added? And absolutely, I'll take care of that for you. Also, you can, if you just want to watch the videos again, you can watch them on Coach Cole Sports Frenzy 1 on YouTube. We also have our Twitter feed. My Twitter feed is basically my goofy feed now. I do all the sports stuff on there, but that's also my where my nerd stuff is, my geek stuff, my my Star Wars and things like that is all silliness that I like to do on there as well. We explore all our options on the Sports Frenzy page there. And we also have an Instagram page at Sports Frenzy 1. So those are all ways you can check out the show. I am now going to jump to the Sports Frenzy page and let's see here. Okay. My phone was freezing up. Sorry, guys. Let's see where we're at here. All right. Some news that we have on the show this week. Rumors still going wild about what's going to be going on with Aaron Rodgers. Nothing confirmed or denied on what his future holds. It just looks like he's an angry man right now, very angry. Doesn't want to play in Green Bay, but it doesn't appear they're ready to let him go either. So will he retire? Does anybody care? Well, Detroit fans actually do care because here's the thing, and this is kind of sad, really for us. But the excitement is if we can get Brett Favre away from Green Bay, not us, not on our team, just get him out of here, then it will put Detroit back in a little bit better contention. I mean, if we have to rely on Brett Favre leaving before we can say, yeah, we're going to be an all right team, I don't think we're going to be an all right team. I'm just saying that, Speaking of the Lions, we have signed tight end Darren Fells, but we're also waiving Keon Johnson. We're doing some rule changes. Looks like they're looking at rule changes for college basketball next season. It's up for debate right now. And this article is according to CBS Sports. Looks like they want to switch to 6 fouls, do quasi-quarters, reduce timeouts, and more. So let's see what they have to say on this. The NCAA wants to change some rules to coaches, administrators, and official commissioners. The Rules Committee is working on they don't like that there is being so much time taken on timeouts, monitor reviews, and etc. One of the biggest game changes up for consideration is a 6-foul modification rule that is brazenly outside the box and based on conversation. I guess it's been pretty polarizing from what this article says. The committee will do one of 3 things with these 13 items on the agenda. 13, I didn't see it. Recommends a rule change, not recommendations, or propose a 2-year experimental period before taking it to the next step. They will test some of this stuff out in the NIT. And I have no idea where they're going with this. Okay. Likely to be recommended this year. Laptop tablets allowed on the bench for coaching purposes only. Tweak traveling interpretation to universally allow players to Euro step, use spin moves, and step backs. Unlikely to be recommended. Widening the lane to 16 feet, currently 12 feet. Award possession to defense after a held ball. Eliminate 10-second backcourt rule. Allow offensive team to decline free throws in final 2 minutes and overtimes. Opt for inbound pass instead. Eliminate 5-second closely guarded rule. Allow instant replay on shot clock violation in final 2 minutes overtime on a missed shot. Allow instant replay on basket interference, goaltending calls, but only if and after an official calls the violation. Potential for 2-year NIT trial period would be 2 timeout limit per team with under 2 minutes of regulation and throughout overtime. Eliminate offensive basket interference and use FIBA rule instead. Ball is always live after it makes contact with the rim. Big debates await all this. So there's a lot more you can read about this article on the Sports Frenzy page if you are interested. Other news we have, Anthony Davis, of the team I just said I don't like, promises to get a blonde stripe in his hair like Dennis Schroeder's if Lakers win championship. Well, I shouldn't have to worry about that then. The Blue Jays will be returning to Buffalo in June. Tickets go on sale May 13th. Terry Bradshaw had some words to say about Aaron Rodgers and the way he's being right now. You can read more about that on the Sports Frenzy page. Congratulations to Russell Westbrook, who passes Wilt Chamberlain to the second 10-20-20 game. NASCAR news, Poco Ono to open stands to full capacity for the NASCAR weekend race. Franz Wagner has decided he is going to go into the NBA, so he will be leaving Michigan. Derek Murray named Siena Heights head men's wrestling coach. And that looks like that's about all the news we have. You can look for more news and information, again, on the Sports Frenzy Facebook page. People are posting on there all the time. It's gotten to be really awesome as far as the nation interacting. People post articles when I'm not able to. They post all kinds of stuff when I'm not actually able to get to it all the time. And it's pretty cool because it's what I want, an interactive page with the nation. And it's been cool that people are doing that. So we should be able to do a weekend wrap-up on Sunday this week, hopefully, if everything goes as planned. So I hope everybody has a great start to their weekend. Get out there and watch some sports or do some family stuff, whatever you like to do. Be safe with all the COVID situations still going on. And we'll see you back here again Sunday for the weekend wrap-up. I'm the coach. Hope you've enjoyed being with me this week. Be blessed, everyone, and we'll talk to you again real soon. Take care, everybody.